Howdy and welcome, I'm Mike, your board gaming every dude, and today we're going to be doing a playthrough and review of Rogue Angels Legacy of the Burning Suns. Let's get straight into the game, but first, this is a prototype, so the actual version that will be presented on Kickstarter soon will have much more polished components. This is just to demonstrate one mission of the game. Alright, let's start out with some flavor text and the story. Rogue Angels Legacy, the Burning Suns. For 1,000 years, the Galactic Assembly of Sovereign Civilizations has governed the Burning Suns by providing a forum for cooperation between the most advanced races of the galaxy. The longest peace in galactic history was achieved, a truly golden age of harmony and prosperity. But however well-intentioned their foundation, however principled its leaders, no civilization can endure forever. Eventually, inevitably, the assembly failed. Now, war consumes the galaxy. Ignited by the spark of insurrection, the flames are fanned by old grudges and new rivalries, by unchecked greed and overweening pride, and perhaps by something yet darker, lurking in the depths of time and space. As the member civilizations draw their battle lines and stake their claims to stars and systems, lives and loyalties are torn asunder. From Eva Ariel to Panacea, from Nomius to Modius, people who have only ever known peace and privilege must reckon with the new, harsh truth that the galaxy isn't as safe a place as they believed. Beyond the Assembly's borders, though, an uncertain life is business as usual. For the freelancers and free spirits of Brimstone Base, home of the Hellfire Pirates, risk is all in a day's existence. A little too close to the galaxy's incandescent heart, Vexation is a toxic, superheated mess of a system, a perfect mess in which to disappear. Brimstone, buried deep beneath the sulphurous surface of Fury's Fall, is a lodestone for the disaffected bounty hunters and runaways, thieves and smugglers, slaves and slavers, those for whom the suns don't shine. It's a dangerous place. Violence decides the pecking order, but someone always has a job for an enterprising mercenary or a desperate one. And if your skill and luck hold, there's a lot of credit to be made, particularly now. War, after all, is good for business. Series of missions. This prototype comes with 3 missions that has several segments to each. We're not doing all that. I just want you to get a taste of the game, and I'm not starting you on the intro. So, to kind of summarize what happened, I have 2 characters, Lelia and Terera Silesius. He's the warrior, and she is like my supporting character, and they're both not necessarily mercenaries, but bounty hunters, these types of people. Come with their own backstories. We're not going to go into all that. Not all of it's been released yet, so you're not only playing through the campaign, you're also playing through their stories. Anyway, what happened is they ended up meeting a contact on a space station who had information about this group called the Hellfires, and they're gaining influence and how worrisome it was. Well, they were able to infiltrate one of their facilities or labs or something like that. Bear with me with what I get wrong from memory. But anyway, you were successful and you escaped on a ship with that contact, and now that contact has sent us out for more missions to advance the story. That's where we are picking up. So this is not C1, this is, come on, C2, Digital Blood. And let's read the introduction to C2, Digital Blood, and I promise we're going to get right to the gameplay, but enjoy the soothing sounds of my reading. C2, Digital Blood, location, Vexation. Refueling station orbiting Gehenna. Mission brief. Ambrosius, in person, is talking to us. I won't bore you with history lessons about the Assembly's continued attempts at flushing the Hellfires out of the system. But a feat worth noting is that they've broadened their horizons beyond regular piracy since their comprehensive thrashing by Admiral Kohath in the so-called Hellfire campaign. Rumor has it that the pirates have allowed various factions, corporate, criminal, and governmental, to establish research outposts with Vexation, earning them vast sums of protection money. The goal of at least 2 of these facilities is to develop new antimatter technology with the potential to reshape entire planets, maybe even stars themselves. But since it happens outside of the Assembly's jurisdiction, everyone can happily turn a blind eye. The polity will pay handsomely if you and your team can assist with acquiring some of their research. It will help us establish viable colonies and territorial security, excuse me while I swallow, in our region of the galaxy, establishing a true home for our people beneath these new stars. Locating any of these research sites, or the primary Hellfire base for that matter, is almost impossible due to the heavy planetary atmospheres and the complex radiation patterns so close to the suns. But I've come across a few supply records giving us the first clue of where to start looking. So, whenever you're ready, I suggest we begin. Let's do that. You'll see right here, I've got it on the screen, we're given a mission layout, exactly how to map the game. Ambrosius tells us what to do next. And he's telling us through his comms device, because we are now into the mission. Those old refueling stations run on it. I need a consistent voice for this dude. Forgive me, I'll get better. On a skeleton crew, so it's highly unlikely you'll run into any sentient beings here. But be aware of their automated security systems. They have droids patrolling the hallways. I need my glasses. Actually, I don't. They're totally fake. Make sure you disable their entire security system in one go. That'll shut off the droids and let my crew hack the terminals. Fantastic. But I've accidentally placed the wrong droids. Let me fix that. I'll be right back. Now we have our mission parameters. We need to disable both consoles simultaneously. That means we have to do it within 2 turns to be able to disarm that security system and disable these droids here. Triggers and conditions. The patrol droids, while on systemic patrolling, which is what this is here. So this is our AI opponent. Very well done. There's all kinds of different AI systems. That's just the one we're using. If the consoles are disabled within 2 consecutive turns, remove all patrol droids. So we're successful. Cool. 2, 3, or 4. All right. Look, here's what you do. So we start out at 13, according to the instructions. There we have 13 turns to get this done. I have to disable both of these in 2 consecutive turns. If I get within line of sight and firing range of them, then the objective changes and I just have to beat them, but I also lose time. I lose 2 turns. All right, we got that. These X's, again, this is a prototype. Please be forgiving. These represent blocked corridors. I cannot go in those entrances, and the doors I have to hack to get open, and of course, these computers I have to hack in order to be successful. Let's do it. Let's get right to the game. Okay, I've got my commander that you can see right there. So my commander is Tarira Silesius, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Tarira to go here, and I'm going to get Lelia to go over there. I really hope. Let's do this. Let's do a basic move. This is a 0 cost, so I just keep it in my hand. I just declare what I'm doing. Basic move, move 1 plus whatever the die roll is. So let's roll the die. It's a +1. Good. So I get +1 movement. I get to move 2 spaces. And you can move orthogonally or diagonal. So I'm going to go 1, 2. This puts me in front of the door. Now I can start hacking the door. So I'm going to use basic interact. This lets me roll 1 die. I get to deal 1 to an adjacent enemy, 1 damage to an adjacent enemy, or interact with an adjacent object for 1, or heal an adjacent unconscious character for 1. So what I'm going to do is interact with this door. That means I'm hacking it. So I get to roll 1 die, and I get +1 or +1 movement. Well, I want +1 interact. And what that means, so I've got 2 interact points. So I'm going to draw from this token bag twice. You draw one at a time, and I got a purple. So that means I need 3 tokens of the same color to successfully hack that door. So there's one, and I'm going to draw another. And it's blue. So I only get to keep 1 color. It doesn't matter at this point. There's the same amount of purple and blue in the bag. So I'm going to keep purple. That's his 2 turns. End the turn with a free rest. I don't need a rest. And my shields are up at the top. I don't need any concentration. So that's it. Now we move the turn tracker down 1, and we have the enemy's turn. I also flip over my activation token so that I know they're done. So for systemic patrolling, I'll only read this the first time. If the last activated player interacted with an object, the activated enemy will use the exclamation point skill instead. That did happen. So I had Tarira here interacted with the door. So that means that my red enemies are going to move toward the last activated player, and the special rules for this mission state that the patrol droids, when they're not in attack mode, only move 1 space, thank goodness, as opposed to the normal amount listed. So 1 and 1. That ends the turn, thank goodness. All right, Tarira says to Lelia. All right, Tarira. All right, Lelia. I've got the left comms. You go get the right. Yes, sir. All right, Lelia, let's see what you can do. We need, either I can stop here and help her out if the commander will let me. I think he will. All right, so that's what we're going to do. Lelia asked Tarira, Commander, can I please help you out? Let me get you in that door. All right. Okay, Lelia. All right, so we're going to do it. Here we go. Hacking drone. We're going to use her hacking drone. It's 3. She gets to roll 2 dice. Interact with an object for 2 within 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. I can help Tarira out with this. I'm all about the teamwork. Plus, roll these 2 die. Come on. Oh my goodness, I need to stop rolling on there. Okay, +1, and I get 2 movement as well. So, +1. 1. There's no movement on here though for me to use, so that's it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I get to draw 3 times. If I draw a white, they're wild. If I draw 2 white, I lose everything I drew. 1 red, that's no good. Remember, I do this 1 at a time. 2 red, okay. Give me a red or a white. 3 red, I'm gonna take it. We hacked the door. Purple gets discarded, put in the bag. All right, Lelia, I got it, sir, I got it. Tarira says, thank you, Lelia. Door goes to the side, and the 3 hacking skills go over here. That means there are now 3 less red in this bag. I want to keep that in mind for the future. All right, that was only my first action. I get 2 actions. So for the next one, I need to move. So I can do a basic move, or I can do her unpredictable move. Lets her roll 3 die, which gives me 3 opportunities to move. I need to get over there fast. I really do, because these guys are going to get within line of sight and range of me. They're also going to come after me. So you know what I might want to do? I might want to fake them out. I'll tell you what, I might run out of time with this, but I'm going to do a basic move. That's a 0 cost. Basic move. I get to move 1 plus a roll. I've already explained that card, so I won't read it. I'm going to stop rolling on the tablet. Good. I got +1, or I can raise my shield. I don't need to do that. I get to move 2 spaces. Here's what I'm going to do. 1, 2. Because I want to draw their attention to me and then run in a circle all the way around. Their range is 3. Crap. Excuse the language. Their range is 3. Oh no. All right, Tarira looks at Lelia. He's like, Lelia, you're risking it. I don't want you to do this. Sir, I've got it. Okay, let's see. If they're going to move 1 space and another space, and then 1, 2, 3, they still won't be within range. I'm going to make it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it. Okay. That's the end of the turn. Flip the activation token. It's the enemy's turn. They're going to move toward me, 1 and 1, and they are not within range. They're not within range, and they won't be in range through the next turn either. Now I get a rest action, so my cooldown goes down 1, and that's it. Awesome. All right, back to you. All right, Tarira. Tarira is a little nervous. He's not very good at hacking, so he is all on his own with this console. But man, we just got to get in that room. Or, you know what? No, we're going to stick with the plan. Basic move. Let's do a basic move. Roll 1 die. I'm going to roll right here. I need to not roll the... Oh, sweet. 2 movement points. So 3. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. We are close. We are close. And he needs to move again because he's still not close enough. So let's roll. You know what? I should just bring my dice bowl. What do you call that? My dice thingy. +2. Man, I don't need it, but hey, 1, and let's get out of line of sight. 1, 2. Okay, that's his 2 actions. Flip the activation token. Rest. There's nothing to rest about. Enemy's turn. They're going to move 2 to the nearest enemy or someone who interacted. Tarira didn't interact. Tarira gets on the comms. He talks to Lelia. Lelia, they're getting close. Be careful. They move 1. They move 1. They are still not within range. Lelia says, I know, sir. I got this, sir. Trust me. All right. Lelia's turn. I'm sorry, I forgot to put the turn tracker down for Lelia and then again for Tarira. So we're down to only 10 turns left. I gotta book it. I almost should have just gone straight for an attack, honestly. And I made a mistake, but I'll let you know what it is and we'll fix it next time. After every enemy turn, and the player card takes this, it's hard when I'm doing a playthrough. Sometimes I'm still learning how to kind of slow down and pay attention to that. But after every enemy turn, you flip the card to its other side. So when it's red, the red guys move. When it's yellow, the yellow guys move. All right, but all we've done is made it harder. That's all. So now the yellow guys should have moved on that last turn. So let's fix it. They'll go back 1 and 1. Yellow should have gone like that and like that. So this is nothing bad has happened. We'll be back to red on the next turn. Thank you for your patience there. Okay, Lelia, we got to move big time. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a basic move and then we're going to do an unpredictable move. Let's start out with our basic move, 0 cost roll. Yes, so we get to move 3. All right, Lelia, sir, I'm on the move. Awesome, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Let's get to our next one. I get 1 more turn. I can either do another basic move or I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, I need that hacking drone soon though. I'm going to do an unpredictable move. That means I get to move 3 spaces. This has to be a 2 or higher, so I'm going to put it in the 3 slot since the 2 is taken. I'm going to roll 3 die. I don't know if this was wise. I really don't know. I almost think I should have done a basic move, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3. Come on, give me good. 1, 2, 3. All right. It's okay. It's okay. All right. Okay, sir, I'm slowing down. I'm running low on energy. I got to be careful, but I'm closer. All right, so Lelia is over there. She's getting close to the door. Not close enough. End her turn. She is going to follow this. End turn with free rest action. Cool. So we almost have the hacking drone available, and man, we're going to need it. Flip the activation token and move the turn token 1 space to the right. 9 turns left, guys. This is going to be rough. Enemy turn, it's the red. Who was the last to interact? Nobody interacted, so 1 is going to move toward the nearest player. 1, 1, 2, 3. Man, I'm in trouble. I don't think I'm going to make it. Oh boy, and the next one toward the nearest player. My fake out didn't work. It didn't work. All right, that ends the enemy's turn. We flip it over. Next one's gonna be yellow. It's Tarira's turn. All right, man, he's got those pudgy fingers because he's used to, he's used to fighting. He's got those muscly fingers. He is not good at hacking. He's nervous. He's on the comms. All right, Lelia, walk me through this. How do I hack this thing? All right, sir, do an interact. Okay, so gonna do an interact. That's all he can do is basic interact. You got this, sir, she tells him. You got this. So we're gonna roll 1 dice. All right, so we got a +1. That means we get to draw 2. 1 blue and 1 purple. Either one's good right now. There's the same amount of blue and purple in the bag. Remember, it's only red that we don't have as much of. It's blue. All right, this is getting intense. I'm not gonna have enough time to defeat these guys if I don't do this. We're gonna fail the mission. All right, my second action. Can I do anything to help another player? Tail swipe, pulse rifle. This dude's all about attack. Oh man. No. I'm worried. I am worried. All right, but he's going to do it again. He's going to do basic interact again. Let's do it. That's +2. All right, he gets to draw 3, but here's the problem. We have to get these consecutively, so we can't actually successfully hack this yet. 1, red, okay. 2, I get to draw 3, purple. But we're not solving it this time anyway, and white. I'll tell you what, I don't want the red because we have the least amount of red. And we're just gonna stick with blue and white. So that means we have 2 that are needed because white is wild. Remember, if you ever draw 2 white, like in 1 turn, it cancels that move. So you don't want that to happen. All right. Lelia tells him over the comms. All right, sir, good job, sir, but slow down. I still gotta get through the door. Whew. This is rough. All right, flip the activation token, free rest action, don't need to do it. Move the turn token 1 to the right. Yellow are going to move toward the least amount of spaces. I'm not going to count it for the purposes of this. I'm going to assume it's going to be 1 and 1. They can go this way, they can go that way. It's the same. All right, they have moved 1 and 1. Everybody is still out of range, thank goodness. Man, I'm in trouble. I'm in so much trouble. All I can do is, because I don't have stealth, all I can do is a basic move. I'm going all for the hacking. I'm going for it. Basic move. All right, Tarira tells Lelia, you can do this, Lelia. You can do this, I trained you. All right, 1, 2. Okay, we can hack the door now. This is trouble because, look, if I don't successfully hack this door, the mission objective changes. And I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time. So we just got to do this. We're going to, and I don't have a hacking drone yet. I shouldn't have used it. I see what I did wrong. But you know what? I don't have it. So basic interact, here we go. No, you know what? There's no way. Unless I roll a +2 and it's successful. All right, sir, I'm going for it. That's what she says. All right, +2. This is the moment. I can actually do this. No, I can't. Because no matter what, I'm ending. No, it's the red's turn. It's the red's turn this time. Oh, man. You know what? Can I cancel that whole thing and retreat? No. You just got to commit 1 purple. If one of these is not purple or white, I'm out. Purple. All right, so this is it. All right, she's really going for it. She's nervous. She's sweating. Tarira's telling her, you've got this. Purple. Are you kidding me? That's amazing. All right. Incredible job, Lelia. You hacked the door. These 3 purples are out for the mission. Whew. Here's the problem. She was successful, but here's the problem. It's red's turn. And with a free rest action, so even though we hacked that door, we didn't make it. So I get we cooled down, so the hacking drone is back in my hand. And I made a mistake in my strategy. Oh, jeez. All right, flip the activation token, done. And we are moving the turn token one spot to the right. I ended my turn within range. They have an attack range of 3. Let me make absolutely sure that's correct. I have consulted the manual, and indeed, I've ended my turn within range. I have been discovered. Lelia, she drops her head. I'm sorry, sir. He says, no problem, we got this, I'm coming. All right, so we now change this from systemic patrolling to, which one? Automated attack. Let's do it. Not only have we switched to automated attack, and I believe it was red, so we're going to start on the yellow side, but we lose time. We don't have much time to defeat these guys. I lose 2 more turns. We only have 5 turns. I have 5 turns to defeat 4 droids, or we fail the mission, and it will be Lelia's fault. I can't take that. All right, enemy's turn, and it was going to be red, so it's going to be red's automated attack. If the activated enemy did not move during its activation, include exclamation point as the last action. All right, so if they don't have to move, then we have a special thing they have to do. 1, 2, 3, we start with number 1 first. Number 1 does not have to move, it's within range of 3 Gs. All right, so first they move toward the last activated player, that's Lelia, then they attack the nearest player. So that's the first one. We follow the cubes on top. Oh man, so the attack is 2, they get 2 attacks. So I go 1, 2 on my shield. All right, that's trouble. Now 2 is going to move toward the nearest player. They have 2 movements now. 1 and, oh, wait a minute. I forgot. With this first one, they didn't have to move, so exclamation point, deal 1 damage to all adjacent players. Thank goodness there isn't one. All right, now the second droid's moving in. All right, Lelia's starting to sweat. Sir, they're swarming in on me, she tells him. So don't worry, I'm coming. All right, she needs his help. Within range, 2 damage. So shield's down to 0, and she has to draw a wound card. Wound card is internal bleeding. When drawn, lose 1 concentration. Place this card on cooldown 3. Oh man, all right, so we lose a cooldown space, and I lose concentration. You can always decrease your concentration by 1 to re-roll as well. Okay, so she's in trouble. Man, we need some help. That ends their turn. We are going to flip this over to yellow for the next run. Also, there are personality traits, but we haven't activated them yet this early in the game. Those come in later missions. It's got a nice tutorial entry kind of setup. All right, we're over to Tarira Celsius. Get that activation token. Man, he is not a fast mover. How is he ever going to get within range? He's got a basic move. He can hit adjacent. He can deal 2 to an enemy within 7 spaces. Awesome. He can attack within 3 spaces. Move 3 and then deal. Okay, so first I need to do a basic move. I'm not going to make it. I'm just being real. I'm not going to make it. +2. Awesome. 1, 2, 3. All right. So that was the basic move. 7 spaces. 1. Oh, man. And they got to be in line of sight, though. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got to do a basic move no matter what. So let's hope for the best. Come on. Give me a good roll. That's 1 movement. I can decrease concentration to move closer and hope for the best. 1, 2, 3. I don't think that will get me in line of sight anyway. You know what? It might. it will touch a border. I'm gonna risk it because I gotta risk it at this point. I have to risk it. 1, give me some, oh, it's worse. I only get to move 1. That was a bad move. Oh man, Tarira, he is mad at himself right now. He is so mad because Lelia needs his help. Man. Boom. Flip the activation token. There's nothing to rest. Move the turn token. 4 turns left. I'm in so much trouble. Alright, yellows are going to move. If activated, enemy did not move during its activation, include exclamation point as the last action. Alright, first they're going to move toward the nearest player, which is going to be right there. There's nothing really to do. Range of 2. Oh, man. Okay, and move 1 toward. Fortunately, they don't get to attack, thank goodness. Ends their turn. I'm back to Lelia. Lelia, you've got this. Did she do her rest action? She did not. I'm sorry. Unpredictable move comes to hand. Internal bleeding moves to the side. Alright, she's got a laser sniper. She can deal 3 unblockable damage to an enemy within 4 to 8. I'm doing that right now. Place that on 4. Okay. Alright, laser sniper, let's go. Let's go. I get to roll 2 dice. I don't even need to roll 2 dice, honestly. Their HP is... Oh no, their HP is 5. Yikes. Come on, give me something good. Alright, plus 2, so that's 5. Unblockable damage. I get to knock one of these out. I'm going to do it. I'm going to knock out this droid right here for 5 health. Out of the game. Only 3 left. Come on. Only 3 left. So that's 1 turn. Laser sniper. Does she have any other attacks? Alright, she's calling on comms. She's calling Tarira. Sir, I need help. I need help. What should I do? What should I do? I've got a blaster and I can dodge. I can deal 2 damage. I don't get to roll any dice to an enemy within 4 spaces. Or heal myself for 2. I'm not going to heal. I'm not going to heal. I need to attack. There's not enough time. Unpredictable move. Man, I should have done that first. Credenza. You know what? I'm going all out. It's the yellows that are attacking this time. They only have a range of 2. But man, they have a movement of... Oh, they only have a movement of 2 as well. So 1, 2. They'll get to attack. 1, 2. They also get to attack. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Blaster or move? I can't kill him with the blaster. It's 5 and no dice. I can heal or I can move. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna do unpredictable move. No, because that would be for this turn. Man, you gotta play these in the right order. I'm learning. You know what? Let's just heal. Alright. Advanced drone medic. Roll 1 die. Heal yourself or a character within 3 for 2. Roll my 1 die. Plus 1. Okay, cool. So I get to heal. And that's going to... I don't get to raise the shield. That's just going to remove internal bleeding. You know what? I don't really need to do that though. I just don't need to. So no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that, and that has nothing to do with the roll. I'm learning this along with you. Instead I'm going to do a rest so I can get the sniper because I can take damage. I'm going to rest, which is going to move these down 1. Then I am going to end my turn with another free rest action. So this internal bleeding is out, thank goodness. Laser sniper is closer to being used. Man, I hope I made the right choice. Flip the activation token and the timer goes down to 3 turns left. 3 turns. All right, Tarira he's stressing. He is stressed. All right, yellow's moving 1 space toward the nearest character. He can't move diagonal, thank goodness. Cannot move through characters, thank goodness. So there's no way to get closer except to move backward. And 2 can move diagonal. Boom. Within range of 3, they get to attack. They attack for 2. I don't have any shields. Oh man, I have to take 2 wounds. I did not think of that. 1 is blocked. That is no good. Laceration. When drawn, oh man, poor Lelia. Oh, she gets slashed. Lose 1 shield. Can't. Place this card on 1. Thank goodness. And I'm doing this in normal mode. There are options for hard and super hard or insane. And my second, man, this is bad. Concussion. When drawn, place this card on 1. Well, I can't, so if it can't be placed on 1, then I place it on the next available slot. Let's consult the rules briefly. I have consulted the rules and I am indeed correct. So if there had been an action card of mine in slot 1, then I would get the action card back in my hand and the wound would replace it. However, if there's already a wound there, then you just place it in the next available open spot. If there's no open spot left, you're unconscious and you're gonna need to be revived. All right, cool. So I got the concussion. That ends the enemy turn. Flip it over to the red side. They're coming, man. Tarira, Lelia needs you. You need to get over there, dude. All right, Tarira. Basic move. I mean, I can't do anything else. I can't fire, I can't attack. I should not have put my commander in the corner like that. Extra 2 movement, rock on, dude. 1, 2, you know what? I want to be up here for the line of sight, because if I can draw from the center of that square to touch the line without hitting a corner, I just hit it. So I can do it. I'm going to attack 2. That's awesome. That means, all right, Tarira tells Lelia, don't worry, Lelia, I got this. I'm taking this guy out. All right, we're doing pulse rifle. Deal 2 damage. Oh man, but I can't take him out. Whew. But that's the best I can do. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's 5 spaces away. That's the most range I have. You know what? But I can still do it, because then I can charge. I got this. All right, pulse rifle on 3. Here we go. Lelia, get out of the way. All right. Roll 1 die. +2. Awesome. Great roll. Thank you so much. All right, so we're taking away 3. So our red droid that I was attacking here is now down to 3. They don't have any shield modifiers. I forgot to mention that. You get shield modifiers there and they don't have one. So shields are down. They only have 2 left. Now in the game, when it is put on Kickstarter again, there are actually little counters that go under the figures that you turn if he sticks with the same model, so you can keep track of that. So don't worry about it being complex at all. It's actually quite a simple game to pick up and learn. All right, by the way, if you're enjoying this, give me a like. It lets me know that you want to see more content like this. And also, it just makes me happy and makes me feel wanted. Thank you, that's important. Okay, back to the game. Down to 2, so we are going to play his next card. Where'd I put you? We are going to charge. I don't get to roll any dice. Move 3 spaces and then deal 2 to an adjacent enemy. Can I get within 3 spaces? 1, 2, no. Oh my goodness, because of that corner. I can't go around that corner. 1, 2, 3. Ah! All right, so there's no point in doing charge. Tail swipe? No. Deal 1 damage to an enemy within 3? No. Once per action, you may spend 1 shield to add 1 die and 1 movement to that action. Wow. Can I? No, that would be... Oh man, and that would stay... I should have played... That's going to come back into my hand though. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put that on 4. so that in my next action I can use that. Because see, there are symbols, and when it has this ongoing symbol, then what that means is it continues. As long as it's in the cooldown track, that effect stays. That's pretty amazing. When it's the finger, it just happens on use. All right, so I'm putting that down. It doesn't do me any good right now if I do that. But that's my action. Dang it. No, I'm gonna do a move. Basic move. I gotta get closer. I just don't have time. 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. He is standing shield for Laelia. This is bad. This is so bad. I'm only gonna have 2 turns left to finish this, and I don't think I can do it. Turn goes down. We are going to rest, flip the activation token, move the turn token to the right. Reds are going. All right, move toward the last activated player. They are coming for Tarira, no problem. And nearest player, they can attack. They're within range, they don't need to move. So they are gonna deal 2 damage. 2 damage, shields go down to 2 from 4. We're still in the game, it's fine. Tarira is totally cool, he's got this. All right, and there is no other red to go. So we flip this over to yellow, and Laelia, it is your turn. And fortunately, characters do not block line of sight. You just can't move through characters. What do we got? I can't use the laser sniper. I can deal 2 damage to an enemy within 4. 1, 2, 3. All right. Within 3 spaces, here we go. I'm going to use the PF51 blaster. 1, 2, to take this guy out for good. Deal 2 damage. And I'm going to do it. There's no dice to roll. There's no shield. 2, they're out. That's amazing. I've got 2 droids left to get rid of, and I am not close enough. Oh, crud. I need to go backward. I need to go backward. I have to go backward. Except I can't go backward because I don't have enough spaces anyway. So, man, what can I do? A basic move? This is her last turn. It doesn't matter. This is her last turn. It's her last chance. Can she help someone else? If I had done this in a different order, can she help someone else? If she does a move, if she does unpredictable move, okay, bear with me. I'm going backward, forgive me. I'm doing this for the purpose of the playthrough, I swear. No, I'm going backward, so I'm taking this back, and he is still on the board with his 2 health. The droid is back, because you see what Laelia was doing was just simulating in her mind, and she ran it by Tarira quickly over the, well, they're next to each other, they're talking in person now, and he says, no, do this instead. Here's the plan, listen to me. All right, so she is doing an unpredictable move first, which, oh boy. That's just what we're going to do. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do. She's going to move. You know, we're just going to do it. Commander says do it. We're just going to do it. Those wounds are the trouble. I shouldn't have taken those 2 wounds. All right. That's incredible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get to move 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3. I can't move through enemies. This is trouble. That's all right. She moved 3, and if you end your action adjacent to an enemy, gain +1 to your next action this turn, and that's what I want. I can't play the blaster. I can't. So I'm going to have to do a basic interact to attack. So that's going to be 1 damage no matter what. I'm going to roll a die, and then I get an extra for playing unpredictable move. All right, so I get to do 3 damage. I can do 3 damage to get rid of this droid, or 3 damage to get this one down, this yellow down to 2 as well, and let him do area of effect. That's what I'm going to do. All right, so this droid is no shield, down by 3, so we've got 2, 2, and 5. Only, oh yeah, 5. They're all the same. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right, Lelia finished. She finished. Free rest action. Get rid of that laceration. Thank you. Laser snipers over here. Concussions over there. Unpredictable move. Flip the activation token. I only get 1 more turn. I get 1 more turn, and I'm so close. I am so close. If I fail, I'm going to be very sad and upset. All right. Enemy's turn. Automated attack. What do? First, they go for the nearest player. Okay, so number 1 is going to attack the nearest player, and they're within range. Range of 3, 1, and 2. Of course, it's Lelia. Why not? Oh my goodness. Attack of, what is it? 2? Man, 2 wound cards. Open wound. Oh, poor Lelia. She is just like crumpled over. When drawn, place this card on 4. All right, but she gets another wound. Avulsion. When drawn, place this card on 3. Yes, that's all right, because there was an action card there, so I get to put it back in my hand. It's still not good. She is not in good condition. All right, that ends. No, it doesn't, because that was just, oh my goodness, that was only 1 enemy. Man. All right, so move toward the last activated player. It's within range, and attack the nearest player. That's Lelia. So Lelia is gonna go unconscious. That's bad. Wound. A fracture. Man, she is just getting beat. When drawn, place this card on 2. I can't place it higher. She's unconscious. Boom. Unconscious. And there's no point in drawing more on her. If the activated enemy did not move during its activation, neither one did. They deal 1 attack to all adjacent players. There's no adjacent players. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's all right. We can still finish this. Okay, so we are down to our last turn. This is it. This is a riveting story. All right, Tarira, he is enraged now. He is enraged. Lelia is unconscious. He's got to wipe these guys out so he can save her. Let's do it. What do we have? We have a charge. That only attacks 1 enemy, or tail swipe deals 1 to all adjacent characters, or deal an attack to an enemy within 3. You know what? Let's tail swipe. I mean, he's angry. Tail swipe. I can do this if I get all the rolls right. I'm going to charge. I'm going to charge at 2. So I'm going to put it in 3, because you have to put it at 2 or higher. And I only get 1 more reroll. I only have 1 concentration, man. I don't get to roll any dice. So no, I can't charge, because I can't charge through these enemies. So I can't do the tail swipe. So there's no way to win. Because I can't go through them. Oh man. What am I gonna do? Intimidating battle cry? I guess I am. I'm gonna use the ray gun. I mean, I don't know what else to do. Move. I'm gonna move, and you know what? I'm gonna take 2 out. I'm going down in a bang. I'm gonna move because I have to. So I get to move 2. So I'm gonna move right here. And she's unconscious, so I think I can share this space. I'm not sure. I'll have to look in the rules for that. I get to go up one or take the shield up one. I'm going up one, obviously. And now I'm doing the tail swipe. Man. Tail swipe. Deal 1 unblockable damage to all adjacent characters. 1, 2. I'm doing it. I get to roll 1 die. All I need is a 1 to wipe both of these out. Alright. They are both wiped out because they only had 2 health. 1 and 2. Oh my goodness, that only leaves 1. And you know what? If I had been able to get to him, I could have taken him down by 3, gotten here, done the tail swipe, taken them all out. But those are my 2 actions. End it with a rest action, boom, boom, flip the activation token over, turn token goes to 0. We failed the mission. Oh my goodness. So Torreira grabs Celestius. He grabs her, and they retreat, and they run ship. They run back to the ship in poor condition, and they tell their handler they failed the mission. But that's okay, because the fail condition is you just try again. That's Rogue Angels. I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a like. Keep an eye out for it. For news on Kickstarter, you can go to the Discord for Rogue Angels. I'll put it in the link below. In the meantime, check out this 80-second overview I did of Rogue Angels. Give me a like. I love you all. See you next time.